Now part 2. 2 women and 5 men can together finish an embroidery work in 4 days, while 3 women and 6 men can finish it in 3 days. Find the time taken by a woman alone to finish the work and also that taken by one man alone. So let's see the solution of this problem. Let the number of the days taken by a woman and a man be x and y respectively. So work done by a woman in 1 day would be 1 upon x, and work done by a man would be 1 upon y. Okay, so work done by a woman would in 1 day would be 1 upon x, and by a man that would be 1 upon y. Okay, now according to the given condition, 2 women and 5 men can do together a work of embroidery in 4 days. So we can say that 2 women can do work 2 upon x and 5 men can work 5 upon y according to the given condition. Okay, and that one would be completed in 4 days. So multiply by 4 and work would be finished one work. Okay, so we can find the value. We can cross multiply this, or we can shift 4 at right hand side. Okay, so our equation would be changed like this. Let me write the equation. 2 upon x plus 5 upon y would be equals to 1 upon 4. Clear? Similarly, according to the given condition, we can write the second equation. Let's see the second equation. Now 3 women and 6 men can finish the same work in 3 days. Okay, that means 3 women 3 upon x, because a woman can do work in 1 day 1 upon x, so 3 women can do 3 upon x, plus 6 men 6 upon y, and work would be finished one work in how many days? Days are given here in second condition 3, so multiply by 3. Now again we can shift these 3 at right hand side. Let's see, the equation would be converted like this. 3 upon x plus 6 upon y, that one is equals to 1 by 3. This one is the second equation. So let's see how to solve this problem. So according to the given conditions, we have equations. This one is first and this one is second. Okay, hope you understand this, how we got these equations. Clear? Now for solving this equation, we are going to put 1 upon x equals to p and 1 upon y equals to q. So after putting the values, simplifying these equations, we will get new equations in terms of p and q. This one is first and this one is second equation, or we can say third or fourth equations. Now we can solve these equations using different methods. Let's see, here we could use cross multiplication method. Let's see the solution. Now before applying the cross multiplication method, I would like to write the formula. Formula is 1 upon a1 b2 minus b2 a1 is equals to x upon b1 c2 minus b2 c1 is equals to y upon c1 a2 minus minus a1 c2. Okay, so this one is the formula. We'll use this formula, and using this formula we can find the relation. Let's see. So using that formula we can find the values of P and Q. Then after we will put this value and we will get the value of X and Y. So now using that formula we got this relation, and simplifying this relation we got this one. So from this relation we can find the value of P. P would be equals to minus 2 upon minus 36, or we can write it 1 upon 18. Similarly, we know that P is equals to 1 upon X, and we got 1 upon X equals to 1 upon 18, or we can say X equals to 18. Okay, and now we are going to find the value of Q. Let's see. Again, using this relation we can write Q is equals to minus 1 upon minus 36, or 1 upon 36, and we know that the value of Q is equals to 1 upon Y. So this one is equals to 1 upon 36, and we'll get the value of Y equals to 36. Okay, now we got the values of X and Y, and we denoted that the number of women's, we denoted it by X, and number of men's were Y. So men's Y equals to 36 and X equals to 18. Okay, so this one is the solution.